Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Information Leadership. In this episode, I'm telling you, is still going to talk about faith, innovation, and technology. Right now, let's listen to the episode of today. For more information about everything you're about to listen to inside that episode to go to the next level, especially how to utilize AR to go global with your expertise, make sure you go to our website, reformationleadership.com. reformationleadership.com, and the links are on the description wherever you listen or watch this podcast. Thank you so much. Talk to you at the end. Hello guys, I hope you're doing great. This is a live recording of my podcast, Reformation Leadership. It's so powerful, everything happening in a space that I didn't have the time to create an audio version, then to create a YouTube version and make sure I can talk to everybody. Because like first one, before you do anything, please make sure that you go register somewhere in the description, wherever you're watching, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. Just register for free. Tomorrow at noon, I will be live and I will be teaching about AR. What's going on now? 90% of gurus talk about AR, they never really implement AR. Everybody's just repeating what's happening. I'm one of the rare ones been using AR since 2022. Traveling the world, teaching people how to utilize AR, make tens of thousands of US dollars teaching it. Practically, I will show you exactly what to do step by step. And for you to not be confused what's going on. So just happened, I just received an email, just happened, ChatGPT just update, and we just dropped ChatGPT 5.4, ChatGPT 5.4 just dropped because, for the last 2 weeks, almost 2 million people left ChatGPT and joined Claude. They left ChatGPT and joined Claude, and then ChatGPT start working, say, oh, no. Boom, they drop something. What I love about this space is nice competition, because us, the people who are on the outside, we're going to benefit from it. So the tools are getting better. I've been telling you guys for the last 3 years that by the time we get to summer 2026, if you are not in AR, you'll be losing. So if you're still on the fence and not sure to how to learn AR, how to go to the next level, the best way for you is to join my free webinar tomorrow. Just click the link in the description, join it. And I'm telling you, it's going to be so powerful because I'm going to tell you what's been happening and people do not understand what to do. AI is not a business. Learning about AI is not going to make you money. You need to build an online business, a structure, and then AI will help you to scale what you're doing. You have to learn how to scale it, okay? So you're learning about ways and new tools. If you're not doing anything with your business right now, learning new tools is not going to help you. Our coach, what is the best tools for social media? What is the best tools for finances? What is the best tools for graphics? What is the best tools for web designer? Whatever the amount of tools that you have, or the last prompting will not help you if you're not doing anything. The number one thing you need to learn, and I will teach tomorrow, is how to build. You have to learn how to build an audience from scratch, or enhance the audience that you have, and make sure that you understand the difference between a rented or audience that you rented and the audience that you own. When you're on social media, this is not your platform. Your Facebook account is not your platform. Stop saying like, come to my platform, such and such Instagram, such and such YouTube. So it's not yours unless you own and you understand the data, and you know exactly who's coming to get your content. And the number one name that you need to understand and learn is leads. Leads, that's when you have the name, the email, location, sometimes phone number of that person. That person is not now a bot on social media, is an audience that you can put a stamp on it. You can put a stamp on it because now you have an audience member, not an audience on social media that you don't know, that you never heard before. Sometimes you can have 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. 2,500 of those subscribers are not real people, they are fake. They are BOTS, bots. And I have to teach you that because I'm telling you guys, I've been on Facebook since 2008. Some of you guys were in elementary school when I came on Facebook. So I know what I'm talking about. So I've been teaching this globally. And I said, you know what? I need to teach to my audience, to my English audience, so they can understand and go forward. And for free, for 2 hours tomorrow, from 12 to 2, I will break it down. This is how you build the audience. This is how you own the audience. And this is how you use this type of AI tools to scale it globally. That's how you make money in AI. Making money in AI is not going to a 7 days certification program. You certify in what? Certify in confusion? You don't even know what to do now. You think that ChatGPT is Google. Is your business, do your business makes money? How to make more money online? And I will teach you how to do that. So real quick, Claude versus ChatGPT. I don't think that you need to leave ChatGPT, but you need to start utilizing Claude. Claude is way better. I say Claude because it's French. Claude, okay? It's not Claude. Claude, okay? It's a French name. So Claude is better in so many different areas. But when it comes to some of the stuff, ChatGPT is still good too. Claude sometimes take a lot of time to respond. ChatGPT is faster. But that new version 5.4, I believe they rush it just to calm people down living. But I believe they will really test and study why people love Claude. And I believe every 3 months or now in March. So I believe by June, ChatGPT 5.5 will be just so powerful. I believe that Claude 2 going to say, what ChatGPT you want to do? And then they're going to, enhance your business. So I believe it's great for the space to have Claude and ChatGPT to scale up, but it's very important. Now, when it comes to AI, when it comes to owning your audience, what is so important? Mistake by the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club made a huge mistake to go on Netflix and not still having YouTube. I used to teach that to huge corporation years ago. It's not good for you to have what we call exclusive contract when it comes to distribution. There's so many stuff out there, like if you own a TV series, any IP, a book, whatever that you own, you will never sign just exclusive doing that. Don't do that. Don't do no exclusive stuff. You have to maintain the stuff. I don't want you to sign anything exclusive. You have to understand the game and how stuff going. Thank you. Hey, everybody on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, all that. Okay? So you have to understand how important it is. What I want you to do is to own the content and never sign for anything exclusive. What happened is that they went from a free wall that they've been building for more than 10 years to Netflix when you need to have an account. Even if a lot of people watching Netflix, everybody's not on Netflix. And I got the numbers. There's, as we speak, according to April 2025, there's 301 million subscribers on YouTube. There is almost 5 billion views on YouTube. So like YouTube now is 11, 12 times bigger than Netflix. So how you can move from YouTube to go to Netflix? And Netflix, not only that, Netflix is a paywall. It's a paywall, so you need to have an account to watch. I love podcasts, but I don't go to Netflix to watch a podcast. I go to Netflix to watch a show, a TV series, to relax. I'm not going there to watch a podcast. Even if the Breakfast Club is entertainment, no, I don't go there for that. So not only that, they stop it, and the thing that they should have done will make sense to them is to let Netflix and iHeartMedia, to let them translate their content in multiple language. Why? Because only 80 million, of Netflix users live in the United States and English-speaking countries. 220 million, they're outside the United States. So we can say that, about 60, roughly 70% of the Netflix user don't speak English. Only 30%. So you're going from a 4 or 5 billion people with views on YouTube, and YouTube is, about the same, but YouTube is still bigger, or 10 times audience, to go to 10 to 12 times to a smaller audience with a paywall. It was not a smart move, unless it was doing both. So, okay, now I'm going to put you on Netflix, but I still need to get my stuff on YouTube, because now they receive a bunch of money, Art Media receive a bunch of money, but they're losing on the YouTube money, even if they still do the audio, even if podcast still audio with Apple, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, and so much more. That is great on the audio side, but like you just lost your YouTube and social media views, because the goal of the clips, the original clips, is to send people directly to the YouTube original episode. Even if you get money, so you get money with clips all over social media, you get money with clips all over YouTube. But now they put just a few clips and they say that if you want to watch it, you go on Netflix. And people say, man, I don't want to go on Netflix. How am I going to be able to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I going to do? And they will not know exactly what to do. So that's why you have to really, really, really put yourself in a position where you will understand what's going on. Okay? Do not be like, oh my God, I don't understand what's going on. Netflix is good, it was a good move, but only if you put your content available in multiple languages: French, Spanish, Arabic, okay, Mandarin. So when you put like those 4 languages alone, you go from 20% to 80%. So you multiply your viewership by 4 in your new platform. So about 3 to 6 months, new people will discover stuff. And what you need to understand is that around the world, people are always want to know what some American artists, especially when it comes to music, what they have to say, but they don't speak English. So you put it on Netflix so that you let them in what's going on in American culture, Black American culture, for Breakfast Club, and then you get the ears of some people, and then you can make some money. But if you just put the Netflix without interruption, because it's a pay stuff on Netflix, and it's not available in multiple languages, you're losing. Okay? So stuff like that, whenever you want to go global, that's why you have to talk to people like us, so we can help you. Because nobody understands the global market like somebody like me. But if you try to go on your own, you're going to miss out, okay? So that's the difference between Netflix, YouTube, Cloud versus ChatGPT. Okay, you got it? Perfect. So now, why is so important? Okay? The core problem is what? Renting and owning. So you have to understand the algorithm don't like nobody. I don't care what you can go viral today, tomorrow you got 2 views. So when you try to do that, you become the product. So you don't want to become the product, because when you become the product, excuse my English, or excuse my French, excusez mon français, those platforms are going to start, pimp you. So you know that you become the product. So now you have become the clone. You have to change what you talk about scandal, crazy stuff, hot topics. You become like a walking, TMZ or something like that. So you always have to keep up with what people, and you become blonde and doing crazy stuff because you're looking for attention. You want to create attention, and then you lose your core message, because like now you want to go viral all the time. You have to go viral. I got to go viral. No, you don't need to go anything. You have to maintain what you do and attract and position yourself for your core audience to find who you are. Okay? And that is so important. It's so important for you to do that. And tomorrow I will show you really how to build it, to understand the concept. So you cannot take great action without clarity. So tomorrow I will give you a framework. I will do that maybe in 20-25 minutes. Give you a framework, I will, tell you how to utilize AI to go to the next level. I don't owe nothing. I just give it to you. I just give you the game. And then I will open the mic so you can ask questions. So it's not going to be no kind of stuff where I just teach, and don't ask questions. Hey, boy, you know what I'm saying? But I come to the stuff and I will teach you and you will understand. Because, it frustrates me when I see people say, oh my God, they don't know what to do. And they think that social media is free. Social media is not free. You have to pay to be seen. I've been here since May 2008. I mean, what I'm saying is crazy. I've been on social media for 18 years. This is true. And I remember in 2010, I ran my first ad. I never forgot that, I paid $5 and I reached 84,000 people. You see, my background is radio. I used to be a DJ in a radio station, a real DJ, not the talking DJ, the scratching DJ, in a radio station, one of the biggest radio station in the continent of Africa, Africa #1. We used to reach 32 million listeners every day. Talk about, mid-90s, it's real numbers, including Paris, France, and London, and so many countries in Africa. And what we learn from that is that the audience is so important when the audience is real. What happened on social media when Facebook went global about 2012, when it started being available in 200 countries, and some people start coming in and start doing lives and stuff like that. We used to use OBS, so we used to make a lot of money over there back then because it was just a few people were on social media to make money. By 2017-18, everything changed. They cut the algorithm, and that's the same time after April 2016, where now everybody could make a live on Facebook. That's where a lot of people came, and the competition changed. And now, before I used just to do a live like that, like 10 years, 2026, in 2016-17, I used to make a live like that, and in 45 minutes, just people taking action to what I was saying, I was making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 easy. It was no ad, nothing, easy. I was just saying, I'm going to such and such country. I was doing world tour back then. All I have to do is to go live on Facebook. I was not even Facebook, YouTube, just Facebook. Facebook alone was huge because the reach was about 20% and more. Now, when you post something, it's 1 to 3%. So I don't want to hear about I have 1 million people or I have 2 million people. That don't mean a lot unless you negotiate sponsorship, in the back office. But when it comes to reach, you don't reach 2 million people. You have 2 million people, say 70% of them are bots. It's not really what's going on. You understand? So, just a little math for you. When you have 1 million people and you post something, you have between 10,000 and 30,000 people looking at it. They're not clicking on it, they're looking at it. So they might not take action, they're looking at it. So it's a huge difference between somebody said I have 30,000 people will see what I post and I have 1 million followers. It's totally different. So if we don't understand this type of game in the numbers, you cannot even effectively having a business online and saying online business. That's number one. Number two now, so you have to learn how to utilize ads. And when you utilize ads, the click rate is about the same, 1 to 3, 5%. So if you want 50 people to come somewhere, you have to reach 50,000 people. You want 100 people to show up somewhere, you have to reach 100,000 people. I don't talk about one time. Talk about, for a few days in a row. And talk about the click rate. So they click on it doesn't mean they're going to buy it. So when you understand that, the whole thing changed and you are not here now on social media in a hope economy. The hope economy is like I post and I hope that somebody's going to see it. I post, I hope that somebody's going to look like my video is clear. I hope that somebody, I'm going to tag my best friends from high school. I'm going to tag my coworker. This is not a business. This is a hope economy. And a hope economy is the best way for you to be frustrated and sometimes depressed. You want to make sure that you can anticipate what's going on This is why now you become extremely technical in marketing, in strategy, in paid ads to get leads. You're going somewhere. This is why you cannot have a business on social media without a website, because where the people are going after they click for something from social media. Social media, Facebook is not your website. Instagram is not your website. Your TikTok account is not your website. Your YouTube channel is not your website. They can evict you 20 times a day without apologizing, and there's no phone number where you can call back to get your account back. How do I know? I lost my first YouTube channel in 2014. Everything that you see now on YouTube for me is from 2014. But my first YouTube channel, I opened it in 2010. I lost 500,000 views from 2010 to 2014. So I'm not trying to repeat something I heard somebody said. This is what I do for a living, and I've been doing it globally for a long time. So it's 20 minutes, is more than enough time. Do whatever you have to do to learn and to come to get to a real masterclass tomorrow. Click the link below. It's 20 minutes. Share that video everywhere. Do whatever you have to do. People who are on my email list, you might receive some more email today, tonight, tomorrow. But let's meet again here in my virtual studio, and I will teach you live, and you will understand everything I'm saying. Like, there's nothing compared to what I'm saying. And please, if you're not sure about showing up, when you go to my landing page, go under and get the replay for only $57. Because with the replay, I'm going to bring a PDF with all the explanation, all the tutorial, and a video tutorial made by my robot. Yes, I have a robot doing video for me. We're going to explain to you some stuff that I might not have time to explain to you during the presentation, but I want to answer your questions. You know, it used to frustrate me years ago. I used to go to these big conferences and pay so much money, and I didn't have an opportunity to ask questions. So the presentation was powerful, the speakers were great, but I couldn't, ask a question. And I always promised myself that when it will be my time for me to teach, I will always let people ask me questions, because sometimes one answer can change your own paradigm about your business and transform your business forever, just because a person answered your question and now you have clarity, and now you can take action going to transform your life. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you everybody who watched me live. That video and audio is going to be later on my podcast, Information Leadership Podcast. I might drop maybe 4, 5, 6 episodes on a row, because I don't follow rules like that. But I'm telling you, I got so much to say because I was working different things on my French audience, so I finished with that. So now Information Leadership, I will drop maybe 10 episodes this week alone on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and everywhere. Thank you so much, guys. Darcy Ogandaga, CEO of Twitter Media, and just go catch me on. Please come tomorrow, man. Peace. Wow, it was so powerful, like usual. Whenever I listen to that podcast, it's me or I got my robot who do an overview of a topic of the day. Is always inspirational. We're learning a lot. This is why I love my podcast. If you want to make sure that you get more information, you want to get on a call with somebody from our team for consulting, because you want to go global, you want to translate your content, you want to have some expertise, how to automate your business with AI and make sure that your team is on point, make sure you go to reformationleadership.com, and there's links in the bio where you can make an appointment and make sure that we can talk with you guys and get your business global ready. Darcy Ogandaga, CEO of Twitter Media. Always a pleasure to talk with you guys. I'll talk to you on the next episode. Make sure also that you go to Apple Podcasts. Please leave a review. It's going to help people to know that we exist. And, let us know what you think about the podcast, what you want us to talk about, what type of guests you would like to have, what more topic about innovation, technology, leadership, faith. Let us know. Thank you so much. Hey, one more thing. Go to Darcy Ogandaga on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Now look at the stats. They told me that 81% of people who listen to a podcast never subscribe to our YouTube channel. Come on, guys. Let's do better. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.